This team does not disappoint. They find ways to make us stress all game. And you either get a heartbreaking end or a giant sigh of relief. Today was the latter. You got the giant sigh of relief as they, in the pouring rain at Coors Field, it was a pretty cool experience, I gotta say. My first ballpark away that's had a rain delay and any sort of thing like that happen. So it was a pretty cool experience. But the Jays come back and they win 7-5 over the Colorado Rockies, and they win the series, 2 out of the 3, even though they should have won yesterday, but that's been the story of the year. The coulda, shoulda, wouldas. It is what it is. You're done. You move on. But it was all the other guys getting it done today, right? Vladdy, hey, you know what? We talked about him yesterday, just pounding the ball on the ground. Isn't it remarkable when he doesn't do that? The great things occur. We go right ahead to the top half of the third inning. Chase Anderson on the damn hill. Former Jay, dude's not good. Vladdy, his second at bat, drills one to left. That thing is way gone. I mean, Mike, I was right in the left field area, like 4 rows from the front, or was it 3 today? Anyways, no matter what, and that thing was a piss missile. Like, absolute rocket into the seats. Jay's got a 1-0 lead. Vladdy with his 21st home run of the year. That's what you want to see him do. Get the ball in the air because he's so strong and so talented that when it's in the air, thing travels. Great stuff for them. Bottom half of the inning, though, and Kevin Gausman struggled. With the rain delay, he didn't come out for the 5th inning, but through 4, he royally struggled. The RBI double to Ryan McMahon, scoring Ezekiel Tofar. Nolan Jones, it's an RBI single, scoring Ryan McMahon. It's like, boy, this is painful to watch because you just took the lead, and we all talk about Gausman getting no run support and all that stuff. Well, he only had a 1-0 lead, so we wouldn't really call it run support, but he had the lead. And he gives it right back, and you're down 2-1 at this point. Not great. But top of the 4th inning, Spencer Horwitz, the guy last night that we talked about, coming up in a big moment, couldn't get it done, but it's like, my God, you're firing this dude in the fire quick time. But he gets a 92-mile-an-hour fastball kind of up and in from Chase Anderson. This dude turns on it. He crushes this thing. Absolutely crushes it deep to right, and that thing is gone. His first home run in the big leagues. Congrats to Spencer Horwitz, and after the game, he got a picture with the game ball. And obviously all of us Jays fans who were standing in the rain there for Jordan Romano's 9th inning because we didn't care at that point, giving him a big standing ovation, round of applause. So great to see his emotions and all the smiles from him. But that ties the game at 2 in the top of the 4th inning. You're thinking, okay, good, right? We're right back in this ball game. You get the long ball. Spencer Horwitz, a good story. There you go, good stuff. Bottom of the next half inning, though. Bottom 4. Hunter Gorman hits an RBI double, scoring Montero from first base. And now you're down again, 3-2. And then you go, right, and then the rain delay happens and you're trailing 3-2, and we see the Texas Rangers win, and then you're like, okay. You see the Seattle Mariners lose, even though I still believe that they're going to win the division. But it's going to be a crazy one because at some point, I think Texas plays, Seattle, Angels, Seattle, or something to end the year. So it's going to be a wild finish. The Jays just got to do their own damn job, and things will fall into place. We come back from the rain delay, and the Jays get rolling here in that top of the 5th inning. They get some key runs. Vladdy comes up with, let me try and find it here. So Heineman lines out, George lines out. So nobody on, 2 out, nothing crazy. Biggio walks, and I thought I was kind of worried, right? Biggio starts the ball game, and you're like, where the hell is Brandon Belt? Back tightness, and we're like, okay, so hold on a minute. We don't have Chapman, we don't have Bo Bichette, we now don't have Danny Jansen, and now Brandon Belt's out with back tightness, and obviously Eric Swanson's still out. So it's like, God, this team, it cannot keep it together right now. I know we're playing the Rockies, I know we're eventually playing the A's and the Royals, but my God, you need some main dudes here. Right? Biggio then walks. He was a number 2 hitter today because you had to keep the lineup the same and just plop him into Belt's spot. So it was a painful lineup, looking-wise at least. Anyway, he walks with 2 out. Vladdy comes up, and he drills one to left field. I think Kevin Biggio, was he on first still? I think he was. And Vladdy drills one to left field, very similar to his first AB. But this time he was showboating a little bit, thinking it was another home run, but it goes off the wall. Biggio reads the ball well, obviously with 2 out as well. He's off on the swing. And he drills it off the wall. Biggio comes around to score all the way from first. Vladdy's going to, hold it at first, but the ball's in the dirt, and it bounces past the second baseman. So Vladdy takes off for a second. He slides in headfirst safely, thank gosh. And this is the thing with Vladdy, right? I like the aggressiveness, but God forbid he gets thrown out there. And sure, we'll all sit here like, well, it's okay, you tied the game. Look what happens after that. Davis Schneider comes up, puts it down the left field line for an RBI double, scoring Vladdy. Then Horwitz comes up. He singles to left field, a chopper past the third baseman. Davis Schneider comes in to score. 2 more runs cross. Now, I'm not going to rep Vladdy because he was safe, but God forbid he was thrown out there. Those runs don't cross, and who knows how this game ends up. But at that point, you got a 2-run lead, right? You were trailing a 3-run 5th inning for the Blue Jays, and now they're up 5-3. Great. Next half inning, off of Trevor Richards, Hunter Gorman drills a 2-run double, and this was so frustrating because there was 2 out and nobody on. Walk, double, 2 runs cross, and we're tied at 5. Every time the Jays had taken a lead today, it's been answered by the Rockies, and it's been the season all year, man. You can't stay happy as a Jays fan consistently. We go to the top of the 9th inning, right? We're not getting excited. But then you see this Justin Lawrence guy come in there, and us, obviously, fans being there. I think there were boos from Rocky fans when he came in from the bullpen. And Jays fans were jacked up because a lot of them were there for the whole weekend and saw what he did yesterday. So he Espinal rips one to left field for a leadoff single. Big shot there. They bring in Mason McCoy to pinch run for him. And again, no one's going to talk about it. But Mason McCoy's much better runner than Espinal is. He's not a great runner, is Santi. So you get that extra speed out there. Plus you can just easy switch to shortstop. You need runs here now. And then Vladdy hits a little chopper to third. And we're like, oh, God, double play. But with Mason McCoy's speed, they can't get the out at second base and get Vladdy out at first. Now you've got second and only 1 out. Davis Schneider puts up a good fight, but then get called out on a strike 3. A really good pitch in the inner corner. And then there's 2 out and a guy at second, and every Jays fan's like, here we go. And then Horwitz comes up, and we're like, Spencer, monumental moment for you, pal. And he does not cringe. He does not fight. He does fight, but he doesn't falter. That's kind of the word I was going for. And he takes a walk. So now we have first and second with 2 out. Whit Merrifield at the dish. And he punches one through the hole between first and second into right field for a base hit. Mason McCoy coming in to score. And the Blue Jays have the lead. The Jays fans were hyped in the stadium. And right as that happens, Rocky fans heading up to I wouldn't say heading for the exits, but heading up to cover because it was starting to rain quite a bit. But the Jays fans weren't phased one bit. Then Ernie Clement hits a little number line drive to second base. Diving play. Can't make it for the second baseman. And in comes, who was it that scored? Spencer Horwitz. And the Blue Jays lead it now 7-5, a 2-run lead. But I know as every Jays fan is, like me, we're sweating still at this point because now it's raining. Romano's going to come out. What if he can't find the zone? The sweating is still here. But Jordan Romano goes out there in the 9th and locks it down. Some pretty deep fly balls. Varsha didn't see that first one, but was able to find it and make the play on the track and gets the rest of the guys to end the ball game. And the Blue Jays, they don't make it easy, do they? But they won. 7-5 over the Rockies and win the series 2 out of 3. We talked about it yesterday, guys. We really did. With Gausman going against Chase Anderson today, you needed to win. I don't care how it happened today. You got the win. Quickly, let's get to these stats offensively. Tough night for George Springer. Well, he got on base 2 of the 5 times he came to the dish. What else we got? Espinal at 1 for 2 and obviously had a big hit in the ball game. Vladdy had a good day. I mean, look, you got to give him credit for it. 2 for 3, 2 runs scored, 2 RBIs, a home run, and he walked. I believe that walk, was he down 0-2? Got it full and then took the walk. It was a really good at-bat that he had to draw that walk. Davis Schneider only 1 for 4 with a run scored on a walk, but got on base twice and got an RBI double. So a great job for Davis. And then the main guys today, though, Spencer Horwitz. Look, he was on the shelf yesterday, obviously striking out to end the ball game, but he goes 3 for 4 with 2 runs scored, 2 RBIs and a home run, and he walked once. So got on base 4 of the 5 times that he came to the dish. And Ernie Clement and Whit Merrifield 1 for 5, but who cares? It was a game-winning run. And Ernie Clement, we talked a lot about him yesterday on the defensive side of the ball, how it was really painful to watch him out there. And he even made an error today as well. But even then, went 3 for 5 with, what else we got here? With an RBI, one of the big ones in the 9th inning. You got to give the guy credit. Him and Spencer Horwitz combined for 6 hits of the ball game. The Jays team had 12. Big stuff from the Buffalo Bisons there. 7 strikeouts, 7 walks for the Toronto Blue Jays. Let's get to the pitching staff, shall we? Kevin Gausman, like we talked about, wasn't great. A lot of extra base pop off the bat of the Rockies against him. 4 innings pitched, 6 hits, 3 runs, all were earned, 5 Ks, but he walked 3. Not the Kevin Gausman type of stuff you're used to seeing. He was great in the first inning, but after that, it was kind of touch and go for him. Trevor Richards allowed the 2-run double. Really unfortunate there. Although in an inning and a third, he was really good for the first 2 guys, but then lost the zone. Went an inning and a third, 1 hit, 2 runs. Both were earned, 3 Ks and walked 2. Tim Meza, clean inning, allowed a hit and 2 strikeouts. Jordan Hicks, 2/3 of an inning, allowed a hit, a K, nothing more. Chad Green, after his abysmal Friday night, goes out there today and throws a clean inning of work. No base runners score on him, so great job for Chad Green. Picks up the win in his second outing as a Blue Jay, and Jordan Romano picks up save number 32 on the year. Clean inning of work, no base runners against him. And your bullpen, after Trevor Richards, did what they were supposed to do. Did what they've done really all year long and locked this game down. All right? We move our focus now. I don't care what the Astros do today. They're up 1-0 against the Yankees. I presume that they're going to win that game. So, the Blue Jays will head into Oakland for a 3-game set starting tomorrow night. And it's Jose Berrios on the mound for the Blue Jays. And, come on, Airbnb Wi-Fi. There we go. Ken Waldachuk is on the mound for the A's, 2-7 with a 5.92 ERA, whip of 1.66. Yeah, he's not great. 63 walks. He's not great. Do a job. Okay? Game 2, I don't know if we have that yet. Oh, we do. It's Chris Bassett versus Zach Neal. He's pitched 22 innings. Has an ERA of over 6.5. I'll leave that there for you. And the finale is, you could say, their ace. Hyunjin Ryu versus J.P. Spears. He's 3-11, 140 innings pitched. He's pitched all year. 4.60 ERA. Again, probably their best pitcher they have on the team in the finale there on Wednesday afternoon. For the Toronto Blue Jays, the Texas Rangers, after today's game, with whatever happens with the Astros, doesn't matter. The Blue Jays now have 3 against the Oakland Athletics, and the Rangers play the Astros. If you take care of business, you will gain games on any team. Let's say the Astros sweep the Mariners. I believe the Blue Jays will be a game and a half up on the Mariners. Or on, why am I saying Mariners? The Astros beat the Rangers. The Jays would be a game and a half up on the Rangers heading into that 4-game set at Rogers Center. All the Jays have to do is do their job. Because right now, let's say the Astros win this game against the Yankees. If they don't, then hey, cool, it's a pleasant surprise. But if, let's say the Astros win that game, the Jays will be, 2.5 back of the Astros? We're 1.5 back of them. Yeah, so we'd be 2.5 back, 2 losses back of the Astros. You have 3 games against Oakland. Do a job. All right? Please don't make me sweat. Get the early offense, pitching staff. The pitching staffs we got to keep an eye on. They allowed a lot of runs in this series against Colorado. You got to do a job. All right? So you know what, guys? That's going to do it for this one. If you enjoyed the video and the win today, because I'll be honest, it's much better talking about a win from my standpoint. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. You guys not already. Comment down below your thoughts on the video, thoughts on the game. Would you like, would you not like from today's game for the Toronto Blue Jays? Twitter, Discord, Instagram, TikTok, all that stuff is down below. So follow up there if you guys not done so already, and I'll talk to you, of course. It'll be tomorrow, actually. I'll talk to you guys game 1 of the 3-game set against the Oakland A's in Oakland, as the Blue Jays look to start the series on a winning note and win 2 in a row. Okay? Jose Berrios gets the ball tomorrow. Oh, scramble time. Yeah. Jose Berrios gets the ball for the Blue Jays. Ken Waldachuk gets the ball for the Oakland A's in Oakland. It's a 2:07 start here, so 3:07 first pitch in Toronto. Thank you guys so much for listening and watching. I hope you enjoyed the video and the win today. We'll talk to you guys then.